कहत कबीर सुनो भाई साधो, कहत कबीर सुनो भाई साधो, अरे कहत कबीर सुनो भाई साधो, कहत कबीर सुनो भाई साधो। साहब मिले सबूरी में, अरे साहब मिले सबूरी में, मन लागो यार फकीरी में, मन लागो।
Certain mistakes were being made and we have seen that mistake we made the mistakes, but still the confidence that we will not do those things again doesn't come, that if we encounter that situation again and in that situation we behave correctly or we do not commit the mistakes. Like if you have attempted a paper, even if you think that you have attempted correctly, but you do not get the confidence till you see the score, like what the marks you got. So how to get rid of that kind of anxiety? I mean, like, if you have done a mistakes, but you are seen that mistake, but you still are not able to overcome from that. You are in the thing that whether you will again do those things or what. I mean, like that kind of thing.
Whenever you have learned, how have you learned? Has it ever happened that you could not solve a particular type of questions in mathematics in one particular paper, and then in the next paper you could solve the same type of questions? Must have happened. How did the change come?
In that first paper, I was in a different state of mind, or the momentum or my attempting the paper was different.
What happened between the first and the second paper? So let's start from the moment the first paper ends. Now what happens now?
So I know the questions which I have done incorrectly.
How did you know that? Because you are already imagining that you have done everything correctly. So how did you know that something has gone wrong?
Only after results or after coming to home.
So that is what is called the facts. Your imagination was telling you that everything is
Correct.
but the facts told you that something is
Wrong.
not the way you thought it to be. So checking the facts was very important. Otherwise you could have lived in your dreamland. So that is step one. Check the facts. Now then what did you do?
Then what was the reasons because of which those questions got incorrect?
Yes. Or did you start cursing yourself? What exactly was happening in the moment of improvement?
I mean, what are the reasons why they got incorrect?
Yes.
And
So those again are facts.
yes,
Those reasons again are
facts.
facts. And then
Then what I can do now so that if any I need to learn anything new.
and that what you can do is determined already by the reasons. Once you know what has gone wrong, that itself determines what you must do next.
Yes.
So coming in contact with the fact is the improvement. Once you have known exactly what is going wrong, and wrong within quotes, when if you know exactly what is it that you are calling as going wrong, from that automatically the right action will come. And it comes. In the next exam, the question is answered rightly again within quotes. Huh? That is the process of improvement, right? Being in contact with the facts. And that is also what is called as living a life of observation. You are constantly in touch with facts, and then you don't need to decide whether and how to improve. the right adjustment, the right change automatically keeps happening on its own. On its own.
In both observation and self-policing, you get to know the fact.
No, you don't. In self-policing, you are only visiting the places where you think the thieves are. Does police enter your house every day? The police goes only to the places where it thinks the troublemakers are. That is what self-policing is. Going only selectively to places and hence looking at life only selectively. Police does not visit temples, usually. Police will not visit that place which you consider sacred. So in your self-policing, you will never touch those corners of your mind which you call as sacred. Because you will say, oh, these are sacred corners. Of course, nothing can go wrong here. So why do I need to police these corners? Observation is free, total, open and honest. It is not biased, prejudiced, pre-decided.
So then, are there any new mistakes, or is it just the one who makes mistake keeps on repeating himself?
Same mistakes, old mistakes. New situations, old mistakes. New forms, new names, old mistakes. There is only one entity that is mistaken. When that entity does not change, how can the mistakes change? What is that mistaken entity called?
Ego.
When the mistaken entity is the same, its actions will also be the same. They appear to be different. Sometimes you forget a key, other times you forget your girlfriend, next time you forget your underwear. But the tendency to forget is the same.
So it's not about the quantity, it's just that it's not about the quantity. It's just that if I catch myself making a mistake, it can be any mistake. That means that I am the same old person.
Yes, Kunal, the problem with this is you will only catch that which you already call a mistake. When you want to catch your mistakes, please pay attention to this. When you want to catch your mistakes, you will only catch that which you already call as a mistake. The same policing thing. But because you are the mistaken one, how do you know what your mistakes are? So never try to catch mistakes, just observe. And observation cannot happen to catch mistakes. It cannot have a preset agenda. It cannot have any objective. Observation is just observation. It is a way of living. It is not done as a remedy. It is not a medicine. It is a healthy way of living. If I am looking for my keys, what will I find, if anything? If I am looking for my keys, at best, what will I find? Will I find trees, fallen leaves, grass, insects, soil? Will I find all this? So don't look for mistakes, because you don't even know what your real mistakes are. Never look for mistakes. Just observe.
So, to observe independently of my wishes, of my desires, of independently of my wishes, my desires, my concepts, how to get in that state of mind that I will be able to observe naturally. Is it possible? It's so hard to me to be in such a state of mind.
You know, the belief that it is a difficult task
Yeah.
has come from somewhere. If you can see the falseness, the absurdity of that somewhere, this belief will also drop. It has come from somewhere.
Yeah.
Till the time you hold that somewhere as sacred, this belief will also remain sacred. From where has the belief come? You'll have to figure that out.
In my case, it has basically come from two places. Firstly, the feeling that since observation, inspection, all of these terminologies come from spirituality, and spirituality is a matter of people who are, elevated beings and stuff. So, secondly,
So you have taken a few people as elevated beings. Till those people remain sacred for you, all your rubbish will also remain sacred for you. You'll have to see that those who gave you all these beliefs were just people like you and me. Till the time you continue to hold them special, you will suffer. That is your basic argument. This belief has been given to me by such a wonderful source, a respectable source. How can this belief be false? You need to have a very healthy contempt for everybody except God. Everything and everybody. And God does not give you beliefs. God gives you God. Man gives you beliefs. When you have respect only, primarily for God, then beliefs cannot become so important for you.
and secondly, also quite lately, I started to believe that, and I've been seeing this, that it doesn't go away, that these things are a matter of sharp brain.
Yes, these things are a matter of sharp brain. As far as it happens for a sharp brain. For a sharp brain, methods suiting a sharp brain will be needed. And those methods will be very sharp methods. Because that's what a sharp brain needs. But if I want to bring that dog to relax a little, all I need is to play a little with it, touch it, fondle it, pat it, just a little nursing, and it would be alright. No sharp method is needed. You can pick it up, rub its nose against yours, and it would come to peace. Relax. But because you are a sharp brain, so you need all these sharp works and are making me do all this sharp work. I don't do all this sharp work with my rabbit. He too remains quite agitated. You just need to pass your hands over his long ears. That's his clarity session. He relaxes, he goes to sleep. With you, so much have to be done. Camps have to be organized. Sharp things have to be done. Something has to be recorded. Then you have to be sent to take bath. And then you say, no, I'm feeling cozy. I won't take bath. Huh? Printouts have to be taken. What does even the sharpest of brain want? It wants peace. That's what my rabbit also wants. Everybody wants the same, sharp or dull. So what is the great benefit of that sharp brain? It's still clamoring for peace. And now ordinary methods will fail. You require very sharp methods. So sharp brain is actually a
Dull.
bloody problem.
Burden.